on Claralot Angels podcast here. I'm Clara.
I'm Angeline.
I'm Lottie. Today we're here with Lottie's build a Willow Creek Cottage. What is your inspiration here?
Oh my goodness. I was thinking like a little bit of a beginning home, but family home. It's not cheap, y'all. I'll just put that out there now.
Well, some people start out their beginning home.
Yes.
It's not cheap, and then they just stay there forever.
That's true. So you can build off of it. You can build up. But I wanted a nice place to hang outdoors. It feels cool in the shade.
Is that a shed or a beach house? Like, what is that? That's
This
so
is a
cute.
What the heck is it called? I want to say
A guest house?
a garden house, and it's not.
A greenhouse.
It's called a greenhouse.
Oh.
That's what it is.
First of all, I love what you got going on here with the paving stones.
I love working with paving stones.
Yeah, you're the one who taught me how to work with those paving stones.
Me too. I was like,
Yes.
that's a rug. You're like, no, girl.
It's a stone.
rock, girl.
I was like,
not
that's
rock.
an ugly rug. You're like, no, it is a beautiful stone. And I was like, oh, my world was changed.
Lottie is the one that will get us out of our shells.
Lottie's ability to layer.
Goodness.
I can't even. Like, I will build something and be like, y'all check this out. And then it'll be like, Lottie shows off what she did. And I'm like, I'll be right back. I just got to add a few more things.
Well, that makes me so happy, but I always love what you do.
No, I know you do. And I do too. But I love what you do. It's
Me
crazy.
too. Plus, you add things where I would want to go into that greenhouse to do a little woodwork and a little look. It's very activity based,
Yeah.
which I love.
There should be an activity in
You're
the
the one who
room.
taught me that you do not need a big old space to get by a bed.
So true. This one time, Lottie built like this tiny home that was probably, I'm sorry, I forgot. One time.
Girl, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
It's hard to
okay.
have a cold.
It is. I'm all snoggered up, y'all. But anyhow, I wanted to say that little house she made into like a kitchen, a bathroom, and a living space.
It's
Yes.
so...
I believe that was a 5x5.
Yeah, so
was-
now I see these little spaces that she has, and I'm like, girl, like the things you can put in them. Just a greenhouse. You have a greenhouse centered, and I know what you can do in that little space.
You know.
So she gets like all this room to grow. I love
Now,
it.
I heard, okay, that if you have a fiberglass pool wall, you can have it right next to trees with roots and not have to worry about it.
What?
The roots will go around the fiberglass instead of through it like they would if it was cement.
That's weird.
Is that more expensive?
No, it's less expensive as far as I know.
Girl, I was gonna say it should be less expensive, but like that is amazing.
You know what I mean? Because I was
Things
researching.
rolling.
I want to have some more pools and ponds and whatnot in my life. So
Right.
I was researching.
Like an in-ground pool.
I would love that. But also, like, just different things like a koi pond maybe someday.
Cute.
Oh, I love that.
You have to be careful with a koi pond. You have to give them a place to hide in case a hawk comes swooping by. Did
We
you
have
know
so
that?
many hawks around here.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I have this little courtyard in my house, and I was thinking if I was going to do that, I would do it in the courtyard because
Yeah.
the two eaves of the roof kind of like cover
They
it
need
up.
sun.
They don't need like a lot of sun. They would probably prefer a shady space because you know a fish doesn't want to get a sunburn.
Right, and also you didn't want the pond to
It
heat.
needs to be deep though, because if it's deep, then the fish overwinter. Now, is that not the
What's
most remarkable?
overwinter?
What's that mean?
It means they go deep and kind of go into like a fish sleep until they wait for the spring.
Oh.
Sort of like how frogs do.
What
Is
do
it
they
like
eat?
frozen on top?
Koi fish eat like the bugs that come because they're like basically like, you know, a beautiful goldfish. They'll eat. Fish love to eat bugs, y'all.
Right, and then what Lottie says, does it freeze over?
But you also feed them supplemental stuff. Yeah, it will freeze over, but if it's deep enough, they live in the bottom underneath the freeze.
Okay.
Isn't that so interesting?
so interesting? I don't know much about like ponds and things. Like I'm thinking a pond is gonna end up being stagnant water if you're not careful.
No, you do have a filter in like a little pond. You will filter it to get the water running, and it's always nice to have like a waterfall. Falling water is a good fish tank filter or bubbles. You want to put air back into the water for the fish.
Oh, I see. I can see that because your courtyard is tawny, but not too tawny.
Well, where we live, the water is hard. That means there's a lot of minerals in it.
I can see that because the soil where we live is very clay based.
Yeah, it will get clay so fast. And if you work with a clay soil, can I just say, first of all, that is so gorgeous.
Oh, I love it.
Doris
girl.
is playing with her toy, y'all.
Oh, no.
Please don't mind it. It's the cutest thing. We just can't stop it. There's this little baby shark. I just can't even go into it.
She has a baby shark. Okay, first of all, I'm scared of sharks. So her playing with the shark is like the cutest thing because it's like, you know, she's
little fierce
me.
protector. It's so cute.
But also,
she takes her job serious, y'all.
She has a little bit of an eye infection right now, so she has a little cone on her head.
Yeah.
You know, like the type you get from a vet.
Just to make sure she can't get at the medicine that's in her eye.
Right, we got medicine.
You got to keep the medicine in.
Meanwhile, that cone is scraping every which way.
Dog
and
cones,
it hurts.
you know.
And
you
it
know how it
hurts.
is.
In the leg.
It gets
Oh,
all
my
my
goodness.
girls. They're bruised up for days coming over to my house.
It's
Come
so
over.
cute,
You'll have a good
though.
time. They leave with bruises.
I love Doris.
You know. But anyways, who doesn't love Doris? So cute. So sweet. She's a little stuffed animal right now. She's laying on. Shark left to the high heavens.
You know?
Because I can't have her playing with that right now. It
Oh.
squeaks.
I'm so sorry, though. I was talking about the soil. If you work a clay soil when it's wet, it will become like a cement.
Yes.
So you have to be careful. If it's raining, you do not want to till your soil.
No, because then all your plants just get like sucked into the cement. You know, you're making a house.
You're basically
foundation
making
brick.
rocks, y'all.
That's true. Could you use that foundation? I mean, could you use that clay for anything? Like
You
foundation?
can. You can use it to make a tennis court. You could use it to make...
What?
You could just pack it down, get it wet, slop it up, slap it.
See, I have this old fireplace in the back of my house. It's all sort of chipped up, and I've always been meaning to get to it and like put like seashells in it and
Oh,
bricks.
it's so beautiful.
I know, but could I use that soil just to do that?
You could, but it just wouldn't hold the rocks.
So I should get like
You
a
should
cement.
get an actual cement. And let me tell you about this clay soil, though.
Tell
You
me.
can use it for all sorts of things. Like if you got it hard enough, you could make like a little pond. It wouldn't be completely watertight,
Oh.
but it would be sort of watertight.
I remember you tried to make a pond before that had like a black tarp in it. I forget why you were doing that.
I had a tarp going, and then this man came over from who knows where, from living next door. And he was like, let's just add all this. I can't even get into it. This neighbor was so aggressive. Mm-hmm. Y'all have probably had aggressive neighbors in your lives. Oh my goodness. I can't even get into it. He was so, I'm not even going to.
Don't even get into it. It heats Angeline up.
It does.
Rock to the sky, y'all.
I'll start a project, this man pops over. That is the story of my life.
Every time she'd be like, I'm going to have this, little tiny garden.
And this was a brief time when I was a single mother, so he just thought he could boss me around.
It's true. She was like, I'm going to have this little garden. It's going to be so cozy, very eco-friendly. He's like, let's hook up this big old metal pump.
Let's dig 60 feet
That-
down.
I'm like, no, sir, no, thank you. I wake up one morning. No, we can't even get into it.
No, we can. It gets
Okay.
there, okay?
Okay.
The pump, he calls it. He
Drains
pumps-
my pond.
It drains her pond halfway the whole season.
Now, there's a
Meanwhile-
dry season every year, so it gets dry, and this man's pump dried my pond out to the point where I was like, word for the frogs, y'all.
Right, you're worried for the frogs, but also like
I'm about to
we
take
have,
my hose, pull it over, and fill up the pond again.
We have, girl, fish that go down this creek. And Angeline's is part of that little buildup of ponds they need to go through. Meanwhile, it's
It's a
almost
resting
dried
spot.
up.
It's a resting spot.
It's a huge pond that's a resting spot that Angeline has made for these beautiful fish that have to come up this pond.
They are so big, y'all. They're like as big as my leg.
They're literally like
They're huge.
3
They
feet.
come up this creek to go lay their eggs.
Yeah, and we are very respectful of that. No one lets their dogs out to run and potentially catch them.
No, because let me tell you, they're on their life's journey.
They
I'm not going
are.
to interfere with
It's
that.
almost like a salmon journey, but it's not. I
I
don't know
love-
if they are trout, river trout.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
But they go up this creek and they lay their eggs upstream, and we are on that journey for them to get up there.
You know what I mean?
And meanwhile, if you have a dry pond, you're like the weak link in the chain.
No, you got to make your pond deep enough for them to get through.
And
It's
it
just
wasn't
not
Angeline's
fair.
fault.
No.
Anyways, she stopped watering.
No, I gave him a what for. I was like, no, you need to stop. You need to concentrate on your own yard. You are not getting into this yard. You know what I mean?
And then, he left. But
sometimes you have to be firm with certain people. And it's really hard to be firm with certain people and to know which ones to be firm with and which ones to just kind of give a hint to.
Because we're not, like, looking to be firm with people. Like,
No.
we're not out there, like, you're coming into our territory and we're like, okay, small.
No, but also, I did let him know I don't like that. I don't like that idea.
I'm saying you waited.
Yeah, you're saying we're not like that because we are not.
It's against our grain. But anyways, sometimes you got to be like that.
Sometimes you got to get a little fiercer than you even knew you had to.
Some people are annoying.
That is so beautiful, though, by the way. Now, how is your client for this house? Because they seem like an easygoing person.
Well, they were reading books and painting pictures and hoping to start a family someday, but it wasn't a family house exactly.
No, but houses grow into that.
Exactly. There's room to build and to grow.
Right, you can pop back in and be like, I'll add a third story.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I love that combo right there.
Don't you? That picture and
Light
that little
blue,
blanket.
yellow,
But also the texture of that table, that long table. I don't know if you call that an end table.
An accent table.
An accent table. It was so pleasing to me.
That is so cute. Because normally when I see a desk, I'm like, pop a computer on it. Someone needs a computer. You have a little reading chair right there.
Yes, you could put your book there, leave it open.
Oh my goodness.
Walk off to check your food that you're cooking downstairs.
So pleasing, girl.
I
love
whatever
that.
you need.
I love
and that cute little island you have going on there. It's almost like a teardrop or a leaf
Yes,
shape.
it is.
So cute.
I was not expecting, it took shape by itself. Sometimes
I love
that happens.
It's like when you're molding like a bowl. You don't know what kind of bowl it's going to be until it's there.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't have a pottery
You
wheel.
can turn the soil into a bowl.
Did I just say a pottery wheels?
I don't know.
I heard wheel.
Well, I could have left it, but I didn't because, I'm honest.
Yeah, you're always honest. That's something. You know what I mean?
I'm always editing myself.
I wanted to make this little place out here.
Not editing in a negative way.
I know.
I just mean like, I have to check myself before I wreck myself.
You're never going to wreck yourself, girl. Come on.
You.
People do such worse things, and you're like, oh my goodness, I said the wrong word. I need to be outcast from society. You know what I mean?
And I would never do that to anyone else. Like,
No.
if someone says the wrong word, I'm like, get along with your bad self.
You deserve a place in society.
Oh, exactly. Could you imagine having your little towels out there right by your hot tub?
Ugh, I love that.
Girl.
And those lanterns hanging from the tree.
I would pop the kids down there and be soaking in the hot tub with a wand.
It's so true. Put a toy out there on the towel.
Right.
I love that. Something about heat and then following it with extreme cold. That is so healthful.
It's good for you.
I've been taking cold showers lately.
What's it been, like a month now?
A month.
We challenged each other to take cold showers for a month.
They take like 5 minutes, maybe less, like 4. Like literally so fast because, hello, very cold.
Very cold.
But also just so good for you. My skin is like glowing.
There are days when you feel like a cat that does not want to get into the sink.
No. So true. But what I've been doing is I've been taking a shower and then I've been putting aloe on my skin, which is like so soft right now. It's just like, amazing.
It makes you glow. You look so gorgeous.
Oh, girl, you too.
Thank you.
What is that gate to? Just outside right there?
To the front and to the back,
Wow.
Right on the side.
So beautiful.
What an opulent, intricate gate.
This is like the sort of house where you would celebrate the summer fireworks.
Right, midsummer, right
You
here.
know?
Invite me over.
That's
There's
so
towels.
true.
How welcoming is that?
Towels in a basket, towels out. You can go swinging. There's that little canal right there.
A little eco-friendly grill right there.
I love the look of rope wrapped around wood. It looks
too.
so pleasant to me.
Right, you're swinging like right there.
You know.
Summer days. Maybe
Swinging and sailing,
If
y'all.
you get a big enough swing going, you might see the canal water.
So
know?
true. I love that. I loved when I was little swinging. I would sing songs.
Yeah.
I would be swinging so hard.
We swang every single day.
Right.
There were so many games based around it.
What a weird word.
Swang.
Swing, swang, swang.
I don't know if swang's even a
Is
word.
a swang a word?
You know what?
I don't know.
But
In
it
the
is
country,
now.
it is.
It is.
You know,
My grandma would say it's a word.
swanging it up.
And
It's a
these
word
things,
now.
I always call them little, deviled egg
Is
holders.
that true?
I
love that.
You just made me hungry.
Oh no, I'm starving right now,
It's
y'all.
picnic food right there.
Oh my gosh, we need to have one more big old picnic this year.
Yeah, we do. Have everyone over. All of our sisters in one location and all their kids.
Right?
That's a lot of kids and sisters.
Exactly. And then like a big old bonfire, maybe some volleyball, badminton.
Oh, I love that.
I love
Horseshoes.
Yes, games outside, marshmallows.
Homemade
Oh.
marshmallows.
Homemade.
S'mores. I
Maybe a
love.
little hot chocolate
Oh.
if it's colder at night.
Right?
Let's wait till it's a little colder.
We should have a big old spooky day party.
Oh my
should.
goodness, I love that.
Make mummy calzones.
Let's get on this together, you know?
When we're together, things get big real quick.
They
Things
do.
happen.
Things happen and they happen quick.
They become an event.
They do. It's like a big old festival. A big old, town festival right in our backyard.
I love that.
So true. Neighbors get invited. Everything happens. It's like, oh, I invited so-and-so from the grocery store.
Oh, I love that.
It's like, okay, add him to the list. I
You know,
mean,
the
not that
more
there's
the
a list.
merrier.
We're not
No.
like checking people at the door. It's like,
No, but you're like, I better put a little bit. I better make another entree. You know what I mean?
I'll just
What's
whip
an
up-
entree? That's the main course.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think so. Entree, appetizer.
Yeah, it must.
It must
I
be.
love that.
What a cute little room right there.
It's so gorgeous.
Girl, you did so good here.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for joining us.